off for South Carolina, the right fielder, number 17, Mackenzie Jones.
Hi, everybody. Welcome as we get your softball back underway. Game number 2 and a pretty quick turnaround. Kudos to the gentlemen in the field who were able to get this field prepped and ready to roll for South Carolina and Alabama. Hi, everybody. Robert Williamson set to bring you the coverage. Mackenzie Jones stepping in to start things off for the visiting South Carolina team. In that game that preceded, it was a Virginia win by 7, 9-2. And here we go with South Carolina and Alabama. Almost everything in my scorebook with the exception of a name or two for the South Carolina team. So let me work on getting that. And we'll be able to rock and roll. A little high with the offering to Mackenzie Jones. Zoe Springs is the 2-hitter. Nyla Jordan in the 3 spot. Cameron Campbell batting 4th. Blythe Buzzhart is the 5-hitter. Ingley Patterson in the 6 spot. Aubrey Marnotti. Reshaw is the 9-hitter. 10 spot belongs to Forrest. Kylie McLaurin is the 11-hitter. Got the out over at first of Jones on the 6-3. And Angie Rios is Bell. And there is one away. My apologies for the angle. We have worked on trying to get a decent look between the mesh and the chain link and hadn't got there. And as I mentioned in the prior game, what makes this a little different is that the backstop is shaped kind of like a turtle. If you were taking BP for baseball. So that makes it very difficult to find the spot to look through the mesh. And right now the best we get is that. Or, of course, we've always got that. But I'm thinking that is a little bit better. And, of course, got the look from the pitcher to the hitter. And speaking of pitching, Erikiana Ellis is in the circle for Alabama. Rest of the defense, Addie Brunson behind the plate. First baseman Rosa Lassiter at second. Korea Cannon. Alice Vickers is at short, and the third baseman, Paisley Yeager. In the outfield, Nora Burgess in left, center fielder Emma Redmond, and the right fielder is Lydia Shepard. One away, top of the first. Swing and a miss by Springs. And the count runs full at 3-2. World Series just underway with the threat of not friendly rainfall. A little high and inside, and a walk is given. Down to first goes Zoe Springs.
Now batting your catcher, number 13, Nyla Jordan.
Foul back to the screen. No, and it looks like we are encountering internet issues. Not a good sign. Strike delivered on the inside part of the plate. Down to second will go Springs. Jordan out on the 1-3. Springs will take third.
Now batting is shortstop number 4, Cameron Campbell. Third baseman number 5, Blake Buzzhart.
Hey, not a bad play, baby. Not a bad play. Woo! Not a bad hit. One ball. This guy.
A little outside with a pitch to Buzzhart. Ingley Patterson moving to the on-deck circle.
Back it up.
And the first round of the ball game will play. The Springs comes in from third.
The first baseman, number 2, Ingley Patterson.
Ingley Patterson coming to the plate. Got a couple of base runners on. They're on the corners, but on the corners briefly. Off to second goes Buzzhart. Well, working on a network back line that looks like it is starting to diminish, so hopefully all the buffering that is likely taking place on your end of the broadcast will wrap up in a moment. Ingley Patterson got a couple of base runners on, one in here in the top part of the first. That is ground over towards third, then grabbed it short. And able to get aboard safely at first as Patterson. Campbell will come in to score. So counters a Patterson RBI single. Makes it a 2-zip game and puts runners again at first and third. Aubrey Marnotti coming to the plate, and we'll wrap it foul. Ava Fry moving to the on-deck circle. Popped up over to first, and there the catch will be made by Rosa Lassiter. Marnotti with a fly out, 2 runners stranded, 2 runners in. South Carolina takes a 2-zip lead into the Alabama first.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, leading off for your Alabama State champion, number 3, Coria Cannon. Coria Cannon.
We head to the bottom part of the first. Alabama sending Coria Cannon to the plate first. Erikiana Ellis moving to the on-deck circle, the 2-hitter. Annie Brunson batting third, Alice Vickers fourth. Lydia Shepard is the 5-hitter. Paisley Yeager in the 6th spot. Elise Dubina is batting 7th. Emma Redmond 8th. Dylan Johnson in the 9-hole. Ellie Steen batting 10th. Rosa Lassiter 11th, and Nora Burgess is the 12-hitter. Our apologies for the internet. Internet provided here at the park didn't reach this far. So my internet worked in game 1, but apparently in game 2 it said, you know what, you didn't give me a break. You took a break. I didn't. So it did, but I think now, at least for the moment, it is back.
Ellis.
Got one away as Cannon will go down. Erikiana Ellis coming to the plate. I was getting a name pronunciation. Thank you very much. Definitely. Hey, if we're pronouncing somebody's name wrong, we want to do it right. It is Rosie Lassiter and Nora Burgess. Did I give you the whole lineup? You know, I get sidetracked. And I know I went to 7. Dubina 8. Emma Redmond, Dylan Johnson batting 9th. Ellie Steen 10th. Rosie Lassiter is the 11th hitter, and Nora Burgess in the 12th spot. There you go. If I didn't, now I have. Meanwhile, on the other side of the diamond, in the circle is Kylie McGlohorn. Nyla Jordan behind the plate. Ingley Patterson at first. Second baseman Ava Forrest. And shortstop Cameron Campbell. Blythe Buzzhart is at third. Ava Fry in left. Center fielder Aubrey Marnotti. And Mackenzie Jones is in right field. Swing and a miss by Ellis. And our South Carolina catcher, Nyla Jordan, thought that was strike number 3. Commenced to throwing it around the horn, but she was like, uh-oh. It is not strike number 3. It is strike number 2, and here's the 2-2 offering to Ellis. There is strike 3, and there is out number 2. Addie Brunson coming to the plate. Alice Vickers to the on-deck circle. South Carolina in the second as Ava Fry, Reese Shaw, and Avon Forrest coming to the plate. Well, my typical first inning is to get you updated on weather. And it's looking a little more right now. And is a southern term for not too good. Got building clouds, flash flood watch in effect. And as a matter of fact, it says rain in 29 minutes. So let's hope that information is wrong on my iPhone weather app. It does say an 85% chance of rain today. Winds out of the south-southeast at 2, gusting to 6, feels like 82. 81% humidity. Hey, today's a good day for not burning. You know, may not need as much copper tone. Air quality 35 and good. Popped up on the infield, catch made at second by Avon Forrest. And for Alabama, it's a 3-up, 3-down, bottom of the first.
University of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Decades of experience in distance learning. Empowering students of all ages. More than 90 degree and certificate programs to advance your career. UA Online. Flexible, affordable, legendary. Let your computer be your campus. Visit online.ua.edu.
off for South Carolina, the left fielder, number 12, Ava Fry.
Top of the second gets underway. Ava Fry will start it. Reese Shaw and Avon Forrest. 2 up in the inning, 2. Three up, 3 down in the bottom of the first for Alabama. After a 2-run, top of the first for South Carolina. Fouled back to the screen by Fry, the 8-hitter in the lineup. Reshaw on deck. Rolled slowly towards third, picked up by Yeager, goes to first, and Fry, the 5-3.
Now up to bat, number 15, Reese.
So there is one away. Reshaw coming to the plate. After a brief timeout, Reese Shaw stepping in. Avon Forrest to the on-deck circle. The Alabama coach coming over and conversing with the umpire. Well, last time I was here 4 years ago, we had plenty of rain. As that one is popped up to the right side, it will drop in front of Lydia Shepard. Then hop away from Shepard, and Shaw is on her way to second. She will get there safely. And a one-out double for Reese Shaw.
Now batting and starting, second baseman, number 3, Ava Forrest.
So a base runner in scoring position, Ava Forrest coming to the plate. Kyla McLohorn to the on-deck circle. South Carolina with 2, trying to add more. Got a runner in scoring position. That is popped up to second. Over the shoulder, in and out of the mid of the new second baseman. That is now Paisley Yeager, who is at second. Trying to make the over-the-shoulder catch and couldn't. Couple of base runners on. And they are at first and third.
Now batting and starting pitcher, number 7, Kylie McLohorn.
Kylie McLohorn next. Angie Rijos to the on-deck circle. That rain expected to start at our location at 1:13. It is 12:58 here in the Eastern Time Zone. A little bit outside with the offering. Couple of base runners on, 1 away. Top of inning number 2. Alabama and South Carolina in the second of our Ponytail Xplay World Series games. Opening game here was a Virginia win, 9-2. A little bit outside with a pitch. Alabama's Ponytails from Montgomery. South Carolina's from Saluda. Strike delivered on the inside part of the plate to McLohorn. Winner of this one taking on the winner of the North Carolina Prince George game. That happens at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And then the loser of this one has a 10 a.m. date tomorrow morning. Out of the strike zone with a pitch to McGlohorn, and the bases are loaded. Angie Rijos coming to the plate with McGlohorn at first, Forrest at second, and Shaw at third. And if you lose this one, you're taking on the loser of the North Carolina Prince George game. So winners against winners and losers against losers. If you win, get to sleep in a little bit. Angie Rijos, the 12-hitter. Top of the order, Mackenzie Jones on deck. Little chop swing, she went. Strike call on Rijos. Well, we're wearily watching the skies. Mama Nature has sent a text that says 113. Oh, that wasn't a text, was it? Rolled back to Ellis, and Ellis able to get it to the plate and get the force out at home. So Rijos wrapping into the 1-2. That gets Shaw, bases still loaded, but 2 gone. Back to the top of the order, Mackenzie Jones. And I think I am hearing, yep, I'm looking and now seeing. I heard it, now I see it. Drops of rain. And I also see my internet misbehaving again. Ground to second. Wide throw at first. That has got Forrest in. And it has got McGlohorn in. Couple of runners in scoring position. Now a 4-zip lead.
Now batting number 24, Zoe Springs.
Zoe Springs, who walked and scored a run in the first, back to the plate. Well, if this will be all that we get, we'll be happy. Little drops of rain. It didn't say when the iPhone weather app notified me how much rain or what kind of rain. A little bit outside with a pitch to Zoe Springs, Nyland Jordan on deck. Vickers, Shepard, and Yeager when you get to the bottom part of the inning. A little bit outside with a pitch. Three 3-0 the count on Springs. A little bit outside with a pitch and the walk given to Springs. And it is loaded again with Nyland Jordan coming to the plate.
Now coming to the plate, the starting catcher, number 13, Nyland Jordan.
Nyland Jordan ground into a 1-3 in the first, back to the plate in the second. Bases loaded, 2 gone, 2 in to go along with 2 first-inning runs for South Carolina. High pitch to Jordan. And there's timeout. Coach going out to have a conversation with his pitcher. Lydia Shepard gave up a couple of hits in the first and a couple of runs. Has given up a couple of hits and a couple of runs here in inning number 2. Conversation over, staying in the circle. That is Ellis. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate to Jordan. Well, maybe all it took was that conversation from Coach. I always like to see whether a ball or strike follows a coach's visit. Not that it really means a whole lot. Just always a curiosity. In to score from third on the wild pitch. That is Rios. Jones will go to third. Springs to second. Emily goes to 5. That is fouled away. Count even at 2, couple of balls, couple of strikes. Cameron Campbell moving to the on-deck circle. 5-zip South Carolina lead. There's a swing, there is a miss. And Jordan is out. A couple of runners are stranded, and now the South Carolina coach saying that was in the dirt, but I think Blue says it's set out, and we're going to the bottom part of inning 2. Just about all white. Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Hey, get your foot down. Hey, kid. Foot down.
Leading off for your Alabama All-Stars, shortstop number 5, Alice Vickers.
We head to the bottom of the second. Alice Vickers starts, and Lydia Shepard and Paisley Yeager due up in the inning 2. Had a little rain shower again, but not enough to stop the game. So maybe that's the kind of rain we're going to have. Just rain, but not game-stopping rain. 3 runs played in the top of the second. South Carolina taking a 5-zip lead into the bottom part of the inning. I look to one side, and it looks pretty ominous. I look to the other, and it's not as bad. Swing and a miss by Vickers. So let's hope the not as bad weather drifts over the diamonds here versus the kind of nasty looking stuff. Couple of strikes on Vickers. By the way, over in Bells, Alabama knocks off Louisiana 11-3 in the opening game. A little bit outside with the offering to Vickers, leadoff hitter here in the bottom part of inning number 2. If you're Alabama, you're not panicking. Plenty of time to get back into the ball game. If you're South Carolina, you like where you're at right now. Got a 5-zip lead after a couple of innings. Low and away with the offering. Well, as I mentioned, internet has been an issue here this morning, and I went out to the van and got a modem. Maybe it is situated in a spot it likes. Seems to, at the moment, be behaving. Probably shouldn't have said anything, though, right? When you say something is when it starts misbehaving. Okay, pretend like I didn't say anything. Swing and a miss, and out will go Vickers. And there is one away.
Number 1, Lydia Shepard.
One out for Lydia Shepard. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate. Top of the third, South Carolina has Cameron Campbell, Blythe Buzzhart, and Ingley Patterson all coming to the plate. McGlowhorn throwing a little bit of heat. Paisley Yeager awaiting her opportunity next. Here's the pitch to Shepard. A little wide of the strike zone. Couple of divisions of Dixie softball this week, Bills and Ponytails Xplay. And then 2 more divisions start a week from today. And if all goes as planned, if rain won't hamper things, we'll get 4 games in today. I believe it is 4 tomorrow. And then the number of games per day drops off a little bit on Sunday, maybe a 3. I'll make that Monday. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts of Vickers and Shepard. And that is K number 3 for McGlowhorn. She thought it was K3 in the inning. Headed to the dugout, but still got 1 more out. Paisley Yeager. And Alabama trying to rally with 2 gone. Elise Dupina moving to the on-deck circle. Four, 5, and 6 in the South Carolina order in the top of the third. Hey, a reminder, if everything's working like it should now, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. And let's see what else. You want to watch the game later? Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate. There's a link on the front page of the website. It gives you a year's access, and you get unlimited downloads, too. Now, if it's not working correctly, forget that I said all that stuff. We only want you to join when it's working good, when life's good. No, that is not true. We want you anytime. Chasing one outside, back-to-back-to-back Ks. 3 in a row for a glowhorn gets Vickers, Shepard, and Yeager to end the bottom of the second.
University of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Decades of experience in distance learning. Empowering students of all ages. More than 90 degree and certificate programs to advance your career. UA Online. Flexible, affordable, legendary. Let your computer be your campus. Visit online.ua.edu.
Leading off for South Carolina, number 4, Cam Campbell.
Bottom of the third gets underway. Elise Dubina actually make that the top of the third. When we get to the bottom, it'll be Elise, Emma, and Dylan. Dubina, Redmond, and Johnson. But we're in the top part of the inning. Cameron Campbell, Blythe Buzzhart, and Ingley Patterson. 2 up in the inning, too. The rain getting a little harder. Campbell with a single in the first. One of 4 South Carolina base hits. Ellie Steen, the new pitcher. Ellis working 2 innings, facing 15. Strike delivered on the inside part of the plate. 4 walks, 4 hits, 5 runs. And hands it over to Steen. Steen facing Campbell, Buzzhart, and Patterson. That is grounded short. Ellis now there, and she will field and get Campbell on the 6-3. So Ellis has moved to short. Vickers, the short, has moved to third.
Now batting the third baseman, number 5, BB Buzzhart.
And there is one away. That is dropped into left field. It'll be a base hit for Blythe Buzzhart. So a base runner aboard here in the top part of inning number 3. And a steady, not heavy, but it is a steady rain here. Down to second goes Buzzhart. Trying to reposition things. We are out of the elements too underneath the tent. So if the rain will just drop, north to south, we're good. Popped up to third, and the catch made by Vickers, 2 gone. But if the wind starts blowing, using Southern vernacular, ain't so good.
Center fielder, number 22, Aubrey Marnani.
Aubrey Marnani coming to the plate. She popped out to first in the first. A little bit outside with the pitch. Well, let me look at the weather and see if I can figure out when this rain might start. Yes, I am a Jim Cantori wannabe. Onto the dugout over at first. Not looking particularly good. We're kind of in between some of the worst. That's the good news, but there is a fairly large swath. And I don't know how much of it we're going to get. That stretches down, heck, into North Carolina. So it doesn't look like at the moment rain that is going to end at any moment. So we play in the rain and we don't play. Hopped into the dirt. Runner advancing to third is Buzzhart. She is there safely. 2 gone with a runner at third. And now coach trying to keep that softball dry so Steen can pitch. But here's the good news where the rain is concerned. At the moment, it's not really that, those low-hanging, dark, ominous clouds. Wait a minute. Every time I say one thing, it does another. Maybe I should say it is those dark, nasty, ominous-looking clouds, and then that might work reverse psychology on the rain and get her to go away. runners on the corners. After the walk of Marnani, Ava Fry coming to the plate. Bunted right down the first base line, and it just sat there. In to score is Buzzhart. To third goes Marinati. I make that second. Then Fry with what turned out to be a bunt RBI single at first.
Now batting number 15, Reese Shaw.
Couple of runners aboard for Reese Shaw. One ball, no strikes. Reese Shaw, who doubled in the second, to the plate. Trying to lay down a bunt. Bunts it foul. Apparently got a hole or two in the tent. Or either this is acidic rain burning its way through the tent. That'll go to the screen, and runners will advance. Marinati takes third and Fry second. A little bit high with the pitch to Shaw. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate. Shaw with a double in the second, back to the plate in the third. Top part of the inning, runs every inning for South Carolina. 2 in the first, 3 in the second, a run in the third. That is popped up to left field, drops in over the shoulder of Ellis. In to score is Marinati. Fry will score 2. It's a 2 RBI Reese Shaw single. And the lead goes to 8-zip.
We have number 3, Ava Forrest, coming to the plate.
Ava Forrest next. Out ahead of the pitch. Meanwhile, down to second goes Shaw. Got the stolen base in scoring position. A little bit outside with a pitch. One ball, one strike. Forrest, high toss, goes to the screen. Shaw will race down to third. Ava Forrest with a single and a run scored in the second. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate. I was in Montgomery, where these Alabamians are from, not too long ago at AUM. Working some stuff for the Showcase Series, which, by the way, has baseball this weekend in Louisiana. Dallas Renzi on the call. Popped up to short. Ellis with the catch. Forrest flies out. Shaw's left on, but Buzzhart Marinati and Fry will score.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Bottom of the third gets underway. Elise Dubino will start in. Emma Redmond and Dylan Johnson due up in the inning, too. That is shot foul. Well, it's not an inning in which Alabama has got to score runs, but it is an inning in which they sure would like to play some. Down by 8. And, of course, you got mercy rules after 4, 10 after 4. Swing and a miss by Dubina, and she'll go down to Kane. To the new pitcher, Mackenzie Jones, moving in from right field. And there is one away. Trying to maneuver my gear here out of the raindrops that are seeping through the tent. If you could only see the behind-the-scenes stuff. You know, and all the maneuverings and all the stuff taped up and strapped up and bungee corded up. So I'm trying to make it work in the rain. Fouled back by Redmond. And pretty soon, my scorebook is going to kind of be like that movie, The Jerk. If you ever saw the movie, I realize it's old. Steve Martin movie where he tried to read the wet letter. That may be the way it gets shortly. Outside with a pitch, a little drops of rain splattering on the scorebook. So if you hear me break into a trying to read the blurred ink, that's it. Redmond with a strikeout. That is 5 Ks in a row for South Carolina pitching. A little high with the offering. And the rain getting a little harder. All right, getting a lot harder. A little outside with a pitch. And I think the umpire said, you know what? I think we got enough. Nope. He said, hey, dry that softball off. Boy, it's raining even harder than it was when they went and got the towel. And apparently that's going to take the young ladies off the diamond. It is just raining too hard. And we are now in a rain delay. So it could be a while. It does not look like rain is going to let up anytime soon. But at least for the moment, we will keep it live and keep you updated.